Hey band, Mr. Schmitty here. So the purpose of this video is to teach you the proper and safe setup of your posture chair and your music stand. Now, right here in front of us, we see a couple of black posture chairs, a couple of blue posture chairs, and regardless which one you're using, the setup is going to be about the same. Okay. So the first thing is we have between the two black chairs, we have this stand right here that is in the way. So you might knock your head on it or hit your elbow. So we're just going to take that, turn it so that it's facing these chairs behind it, and then just pull it back just a little bit. We don't have to go crazy, just enough that we're not going to hurt ourselves. Okay, then over here we have our music stand that we're going to work with here. So I'm going to use this chair as an example for you. So you see here, I'm sitting kind of close to this stand. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot it out a little bit and keep it nice and even here between my stand partner and I so that I can get my posture set up in the chair correctly. Okay. So in the black posture chair, remember feet flat on the floor. Okay. And we want to push our posterior back into the space that is created right here in the black posture chairs. There's a similar space created in the blue posture chairs that you'll also want to use. Okay, and then we'll sit up nice and tall so that our back is nice and straight, like we're pulling a string in the back of our head right there, sitting up nice and tall, feet flat on the floor, and we'll just set our hands on our knees or in our lap. Okay, until we get onto instruments, that's where you need to go. Okay. As far as your stand, remember that it needs to be adjusted. It adjusts several ways. It rotates this way and it comes up and down. Okay. So it can be adjusted a number of ways. You want it to be at probably about a 10-degree angle, about like what you see here. Okay. And then right over here is the conductor stand. So I want to raise my stand up so that when I am looking here at my music in the middle of the stand, I can see the conductor stand right over the top of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lift that up right there. And as I see this, the conductor stand is right parallel with the top of my stand. So now I can see that space right above the conductor stand so that whenever the conductor is working and they're moving their hands in a conducting pattern or using their baton, I can see that very clearly while I'm looking at the music here on my stand. Okay. So again, feet flat on the floor, posterior pushed into the gap that's created down here, sitting nice and tall, pull the string that's in the center of your back. Okay, hands in your lap or on your knees. Stand is set up correctly. The last remaining item is our pencil. Now, if you look at this one, this is a mechanical pencil. It has the little pocket tab on it right there. So if you have one like that, there's a couple of things you can do with it. You could obviously, I would set it on my side because I'm sitting on the inside here, but so that you can see where I'm putting it, I would either put that pocket tab like that onto the shelf down here of the stand, or from the side onto the shelf of the stand like that. And you can do that over here on your side as well. Okay. If you don't have a mechanical pencil or you don't want to do that because you don't want to break that tab off, there's nothing wrong with just setting it right there on the tray of your stand. Okay. No music that you play is ever going to extend so far down on the page that the width of a pencil is going to obstruct anything that you need to see. Okay. So, just a quick overview here. Okay. Make sure that other stands are out of the way so that you don't hit your head or your elbows, things like that. You've got room to work, feet flat on the floor. Push your tush back here into this little space back here, your posterior into that gap there. Back pressed against the seat back, pull tied up on the strings so that you're sitting nice and tall, hands on your knees or in your lap. Pencil on the stand. The stand is adjusted so that you can see the space right over the conductor stand. Okay. One other thing, some of you may be a little bit shorter of stature, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's part of being in middle school band. So if that is you, your alternate sitting position is going to be to scooch forward to about the forward half of the chair, but you're still going to keep your feet flat on the floor and you're going to keep your back nice and stretched tall, same as it would be if you had your back into the seat back. but you're just sitting forward on the chair so that you can keep your feet flat on the floor. Okay, if you cannot get your feet flat on the floor sitting all the way back, then you need to use this alternate position where you're sitting on the forward half. It's most important that your feet touch the floor and are flat on the floor. Okay, so that is our proper and safe setup for your posture chair and your stand with your pencil so that you're ready to go every single day.